Did you watch it personally?
I did. I
What'd you
did.
think?
We had a lot of slippage, a lot of bad things. Um, we had some good things offensively. I mean, we almost scored 130 ourselves. But defensively, we just had a lot of breakdowns, a lot of things we got to clean up, which we already knew going into the game. And that's a high-powered offense right there if you're not on your P's and Q's. So they definitely took advantage of that.
And Kyle yesterday was saying to him it's as simple as looking in the mirror
Yeah.
and self-examining, and that'll change things. Do you feel the same way?
I think it definitely starts with every individual, and then figuring out ways we can all help one another. From especially the players, we go out there, we protect each other, communicate, flying around, helping each other. So it takes one good win though, one staple win, to feel good about yourself, and then you try to you have to repeat that, but it starts with tomorrow night for sure.
I don't mean this as a trick question. I really don't.
I almost feel like you have a trick question every time you say this is not a trick question.
No, but so you watched the film, you saw a bunch of slippage. Does that suggest that you were not overmatched?
I don't think we're overmatched by anything.
Okay.
We're never overmatched. I think they had a really good game plan. They executed their game plan more than we did. And and the unfortunate thing is this has been reoccurring the last few weeks. So, we have to figure out a way to turn that around another way.
And obviously things aren't going well for virtually anyone here, and your numbers are down this month as well. What do you think of that? What's your analysis?
I mean, listen, when everybody is accountable for the team, and my numbers is down, the team's numbers are down. We're not playing well, so obviously it's a direct correlation of all those things. So, I can care less about me individually, but when I'm not playing to my standard and we're losing, then I have to do a better job as well. So, I got to figure that out too.
Hey, Brian,
most of your career at times, like there's been an extra onus put on you to fix things, fair or not.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
Do you feel like it's
It
time
hasn't
for you
changed.
to swing into action
Well,
again?
it hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. As a leader of this team, leader of this franchise, I have to do more, especially out on the floor. I have to pick up for where other guys haven't been able to do as of late, or not playing up to their potential that we would like them to be. But I know those guys will come around, and it's not about them; it's about me. I have to, pick up for everybody, even when they are playing great. So, I got to be much better.
Hey, Brian, piggybacking off that, has you play a team game? Has you trying to incorporate whether it's IT or D Rose, everybody back in? Has that affected your production?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge that I'm willing to make and willing to do. Implementing guys into it, and everybody feeling comfortable with the ball in their hands and things of that nature. Obviously, with IT coming back, I knew the ball handling responsibility was going to go down. D Rose coming back, I knew the ball handling responsibility was going to go down. So it's definitely a fine line for me personally. But I'm willing to see if it works well for us, if it doesn't work well for us. And obviously, right now it's such a short sample of IT being back and D Rose being back, so don't know if it works that well for us or not. Haven't right now, but it's still short. So, continue to dissect that and see ways that it can either help our team or ways I can be better to help our team.
So along those lines, like against Orlando, you were making a point of getting the ball to Isaiah as you guys got to midcourt. Is that something that needs to be worked on?
Our offensive, our flow hasn't been as efficient as it was last year of us racing the ball up the floor. So I wanted to get the ball and get it up the floor, get the defense kind of, set, and then go to a bang-bang play with either IT or, as I was doing in the first half with JR in the Golden State game, just kind of get the ball moving from side to side. So I'm trying to take that onus on, pushing our pace a little bit more. Our pace to kind of slow down a little bit.
LeBron, when players after the game Sunday, Isaiah and Dwayne talked about lack of trust on the defensive end. Isaiah talked about internal accountability. From the outside looking in, it feels like there's some red flags there. How much of that is fixable, and how much of that actually concerns you?
Listen, you come to work every day, you work your habits. Today we came in, we worked some habits. We want to try to get better every day. I'm not a red flag guy. I'm not a concerned guy. I'm a guy how we can be optimistic on how we can get better. That's just who I am. I woke up smiling today. I was happy about today. I came in, had the music playing. I feel great about what today can bring. And we go to San Antonio versus a historically unbelievable great team. Doesn't do us any justice that they lost last night on their home floor, because I know how Pop is after losses. So our challenge is going to be even tougher. But listen, I'll be suited up, I'll be ready to go, and I give ourselves a chance anytime I'm in the lineup. That's for sure.
I know defensively yesterday, Ty talked about things starting in transition, one-on-one situations, but for you, what you're seeing, where do you think, I guess the first thing that you should fix is, and are you happy with how that's gone in practice?
You can't just say one thing. It's not, the game is not, you say, oh, we got to do one thing, covering the three-point line. When we cover the three-point line, they drive as they get to the hole. Say, oh, we got to cover the paint. And then they start shooting threes. Oh, we got to cover transition. We start covering transition, and they execute better than half court. The game is that's what a lot of people don't know about the game. The game is so many different facets in the game that you can help yourself get better at. You can sit here and say, offensively, what would you like to work on? I was making threes, but listen, we work on it every day. You go up there, you take your shot with confidence, and you just try to get better at it. So it's not just one thing. If you can point to one thing why the struggles is happening, it's never just one thing. It's an accumulation of a lot of things that if we can click at the right time, we can put everything together, then, we'll play better ball. So, and it starts with us going out here and fixing it.
Do you feel like you guys have made some of those strides the last 2 days in practice?
Last 2 days? What's today?
Monday.
Yeah, Saturday we got killed in the inter-squad scrimmage. If you get that joke. Okay, bye.